Okay, let's unpack this. We all chase those moments of perfect flow, don't we? Where life just clicks.
Absolutely.
Those times when you feel completely in sync, like the universe is just flowing with you.
Yeah.
But what if those aha moments weren't just fleeting glimpses, but a truly sustainable state?
Mm.
Today, our deep dive into the resonance and unified materials isn't just defining a concept. It's really a mission to uncover how we can build a lasting home in that feeling, transforming our entire experience.
That's right.
It's about finding the blueprint for what it truly means to be in tune with life. We're giving you a real shortcut, hopefully, to understanding this powerful idea, extracting the most impactful nuggets from our sources.
And what's truly insightful in these materials is how these concepts move beyond just a fleeting feeling. They become a tangible, consistent state of being.
Right.
They offer a really comprehensive framework for profound inner harmony and connection, showing us that this isn't just, wishful thinking, it's an achievable internal reality.
So let's dive right into it then.
Yeah.
What exactly is this zone of resonance we're talking about in a spiritual context?
Okay.
Our sources describe it as an energetic state where your inner being, that spark we often call the soul, higher self, or maybe the divine essence, vibrates in perfect harmony with the greater field of life, creation, or what the materials call the source of all things.
Yeah, the source.
When you're in this zone, your frequency just matches that universal truth. And honestly, life starts feeling so much more effortless, deeply meaningful, and connected. It's almost like you found the cheat code to harmonious living.
It really does boil down to energy and vibration if we connect this to the bigger picture. It's a fundamental principle here.
Yeah.
Everything, from your thoughts and emotions to your intentions, carries a unique frequency. Resonance happens when your personal frequency aligns with qualities like love, compassion, peace, authenticity.
The higher quality?
Exactly, matching a higher, more coherent field of consciousness. The materials emphasize that this zone is achieved when your thoughts, feelings, words, and actions are all coherent,
All lined up.
all pointing in the same direction. Imagine that.
Yeah.
You're not just saying you value compassion, you feel it, you believe it, and you live it. That's the kind of alignment we're talking about.
Oh, that makes sense.
And this coherence, it opens a channel to something larger than the individual self, whether you call it divine guidance, universal flow, or collective consciousness.
Right.
In this space, something incredible happens. Synchronicities occur more frequently, your intuition sharpens, and a profound inner peace naturally takes root and grows.
Okay, that makes sense. But for someone listening, how do you know if you're actually in this zone? Like, what are the telltale signs that you're hitting that harmonious frequency?
That's a great question, and the signs are actually quite palpable. You might find yourself experiencing a profound sense of flow, where time seems to warp hours, can feel like minutes when you're deeply engaged. Creativity often feels completely effortless, almost like ideas are flowing through you, not just from you.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
There's also this deep peace that settles in, an unshakable calm, even if the world around you is a bit chaotic. Your intuition sharpens to an almost uncanny degree, guiding you to clearer decisions. And you start noticing these meaningful coincidences, those synchronicities that feel like little winks from the universe, confirming you're on the right track.
Little guideposts.
Exactly. But perhaps most powerfully, there's a wonderful feeling of being truly at home in yourself, deeply connected to everything and everyone around you.
That's a powerful description. It makes me wonder, what's the spiritual meaning behind all of this? Is it just about feeling good? Or is there something deeper at play in the resonance and unified framework?
This raises an important point. It's far more than just feeling good. Think of it like being a musical instrument that's perfectly tuned. The divine song of life plays through you effortlessly without any discord. The materials describe it as your soul's home frequency.
Home frequency, I like that.
Yeah, it's a state where you're not forcing or striving, but simply being in sync. It's the authentic expression of your true self, perfectly attuned to a higher truth, allowing life to unfold with grace.
And how do we even begin to get there? Because it sounds like a destination everyone wants to reach. Our sources mention several practices that help you enter this zone.
Indeed, they do. The path involves specific practices that cultivate this inner harmony. There's meditation and prayer, obviously, to quiet the mind and listen inward.
Crucial.
Heart-centered living is crucial too, focusing on qualities like gratitude, compassion, forgiveness. Authentic expression, where your words and actions are genuinely aligned with your true self, plays a huge role.
Being real.
Exactly. They also highlight mind-body practices like breath work, yoga, or chanting, which help integrate mind and body into a resonant state. And importantly, finding silence in nature can be incredibly powerful for resetting your vibration and reconnecting with that universal frequency.
That feeling of flow and deep peace sounds absolutely transformative. But it also raises the question, how do these practices help us move beyond those fleeting moments and actually anchor this state, make it a truly lasting experience?
That's exactly where the unified practices come into play. It's not just about getting a glimpse, you see. It's about cultivating a stable, consistently lived experience of resonance.
Okay, so making it stick.
Right. A key approach highlighted in the materials is what they call the resonance of God's qualities. The practices center on unifying with fundamental qualities like love, peace, joy, abundance, and recognizing them not as external goals, but as inherent aspects of your own being.
Already inside you.
Precisely. It's beautifully described with a tuning fork analogy. Just like one tuning fork makes another vibrate when struck, even a single spark of truth, when genuinely experienced, awakens the whole self.
Wow.
What's truly remarkable here, according to the sources, is that even a single ray of light carries the fullness of God's perfection, and once experienced, it repeats and stabilizes within you.
So it's not just a personal journey then. It sounds like it's also collective, where our individual resonance actually amplifies for everyone.
Yeah.
That's a powerful thought, almost like a spiritual domino effect.
Precisely. And this leads us straight to the concept of group consciousness resonance. The idea is profound. A few ordered minds can be ordered to many, just as a handful of coherent light waves create a laser.
The laser analogy, right?
Yeah. When individuals live in resonance with truth, their vibration naturally spreads through the group consciousness, uplifting others, and interestingly, reinforcing their own stability. It's a symbiotic relationship.
So it helps you and others.
Absolutely. And to support that, the materials emphasize repetition and gentle practices. These aren't just casual suggestions, they're systematic. Daily quiet periods, creating specific affirmations or what the sources call formulas.
Formulas, what are those exactly?
They're unique, personalized statements designed to deeply imprint resonance. Think of them like potent affirmations tailored to your core being.
Okay, got it.
Alongside practices like aura clearing, which here isn't just about energy hygiene, but about consciously creating a clear channel for truth and sending love. These act like repeated notes in a melody.
Nice.
This loving repetition is an age-old method, and it literally imprints resonance into your nervous system and subconscious mind, making it significantly harder to fall back into states of disharmony.
That makes so much sense. It's like retraining your entire system, your whole being. And what about the idea of non-resistance and flow? How does that contribute to making this state permanent?
That's another crucial piece. The unified state is described as slippery and without resistance. It naturally slides everyone from the heart into creation.
Slippery. That's an interesting word for it.
It is, isn't it? It means it's not something you have to constantly push or force. Once you tap into it, it effortlessly spreads through your daily life. Imagine trying to hold on to water with open hands. It just flows.
Yeah, you can't grip it.
Exactly. This effortless spreading ensures that once you experience it, it continues to reverberate through daily life, touching all aspects and keeping the experience alive. And this ultimately leads to lasting integration.
Integration.
Right. Self-realization isn't left as some peak moment you remember fondly. These practices weave resonance into your daily living through forgiving thoughts, sending love, embodying these qualities in every real interaction. It's about ensuring that the resonance doesn't fade, but becomes your natural, unchanging baseline.
So for many of you listening who might already be exploring spiritual paths, this idea of cultivating a consistent state of resonance might sound familiar. But what makes this specific approach, laid out in the materials, truly systematic and uniquely effective? It sounds like there's a powerful cycle at play here.
There absolutely is. It's a dynamic living loop. You can think of it as the resonance cycle of self-realization. It keeps amplifying your journey until resonance truly becomes second nature.
Okay, walk us through it.
It all begins with, number one, centering in the heart. This is the initiation of resonance.
The starting point.
Exactly. You start by tuning inward, quietly resting your attention in your heart space. This is where you touch the core vibration of love, what the materials call the unified field, essentially, the foundational essence of all creation, or God's essence.
Yeah.
It's like striking the first note on that tuning fork, setting the initial vibration.
So you initiate it, you strike the note, and then what? How does that initial spark get amplified?
From there, you move into step two. Recognition and claiming. This is what amplifies the resonance.
Ah.
You consciously name and claim qualities of God like love, peace, or abundance as your own. For example, affirming, God is love and so am I.
Owning it.
Yes. Each affirmation strengthens this vibration, making your personal field resonate more strongly with that cosmic field. You're actively, consciously aligning. Next is step 3, radiating outward. This is the transmission stage.
Sending it out.
Right. Here, that felt love and truth are intentionally sent outward to people, situations, or even the whole cosmos. This resonance moves beyond you like ripples from a stone thrown in water.
Mm-hmm.
And what's crucial here, the sources say, is that the energy transmitted doesn't just leave you, it magnifies itself in the act of giving.
Wait, so the more you give, the more you receive internally. That almost sounds counterintuitive sometimes, doesn't it? Does the material explain how that magnification happens?
It does. The materials describe it as a fundamental law of consciousness, really. What you radiate is inherently connected to you. It's an extension of your own resonant field.
Okay.
So as it touches others in the collective, it creates an energetic feedback loop. This leads directly to step 4, reflection and return.
The echo effect.
Exactly, creating that feedback loop. Our sources state it clearly. As you give, so shall you receive. Resonance acts like an echo chamber. The love you send out vibrates back to you through creation, reinforcing your original state and returning multiplied, making you feel even more connected and full. Then comes step 5, stabilization. This is the integration into daily life.
Making it stick.
Yeah. Through consistent repetition, morning, day, evening, your nervous system, your subconscious, and even the group consciousness around you attune to this vibration. And significantly, negative or uninvited influences lose their grip.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because their disharmony cannot persist in a field that's resonating with truth. It's like a strong, clear signal overpowering static. And finally, we reach step 6, expansion or collective resonance. Over time, your stabilized resonance contributes to the larger group mind.
Back to the group.
Back to the group. As our sources point out again, a few ordered vibrations bring coherence to many, just like coherent light becomes a laser. This collective resonance, in turn, strengthens your own, creating a powerful self-sustaining cycle.
Wow. So if I'm understanding this incredible cycle correctly, it starts with an inner spark in the heart, gets amplified through claiming it as your own, radiates outward, and then actually returns stronger to you, building this kind of spiritual momentum.
That's it.
It sounds like once you engage with this, it truly becomes a self-perpetuating system that reshapes your entire reality until resonance is your reality. Is that the core of it?
That's precisely the core. It's a continuous unfolding process where each step reinforces the next, gradually transforming your entire being into a resonant channel for truth and love.
Okay, we've explored what resonance is,
Yeah.
how it's cultivated through these practices, and this really dynamic cycle it creates. But let's get practical. What does this all mean for you listening right now? What are the tangible, everyday benefits of living in this state? Because this sounds like it goes way beyond just spiritual theory.
Oh, the benefits are truly profound and far-reaching. They impact every aspect of life. We can look at them across 3 levels, maybe, starting with, number 1, interpersonal transformation. When you rest in your heart, your nervous system harmonizes, dissolving agitation. So deep inner peace starts to feel completely natural, not like something you have to strive for constantly.
So it's your baseline.
Exactly. Joy and bliss arise spontaneously, even in the most ordinary moments, because the materials say God's thought is inherently blissful, and you're aligning with that. There's also significant healing and wholeness. The resonance corrects distorted thought patterns, or errors in thinking, as the source calls them, which often manifest as stress or illness, leading to better health and vitality. Your clarity and intuition amplify, guiding you to clearer decisions and what feels like effortless right action.
Things just flow better.
They do. And finally, you find genuine freedom from grudges and negativity, as true forgiveness dissolves old hurts, opening space for love to flow freely and unhindered. Then we move to the second level, relational and daily living benefits.
How it affects others.
Right. Love becomes your default frequency, radiating effortlessly to others without calculation, which softens conflicts and significantly increases harmony in all your interactions.
That sounds amazing.
It is. You develop remarkable resilience in difficult situations because your aura is sealed against uninvited influences, allowing you to stay centered amidst others' negativity or chaos.
Like a shield of peace.
Kind of, yeah. An abundance mindset takes hold, shifting your thinking from lack to fullness, which often reflects in improved finances, new opportunities, and heightened creativity.
So practical benefits too.
Absolutely.
Right.
And your relationships align into right relationships based more on unconditional love and mutual respect than on dependency or control, especially when desires are claimed from that higher self perspective. And the third level is the collective and cosmic impact.
A bigger picture.
The bigger picture. Your personal resonance contributes to group consciousness uplift, where a few ordered, resonant individuals can bring coherence to many benefiting families, communities, nations. It really shows that a few ordered vibrations bring coherence to many, just like coherent light becomes a laser.
That laser analogy again, it's powerful.
It is. Every act of centering and sending love creates a real vibration of peace in collective consciousness, making a tangible contribution to world peace. Ultimately, over time, this resonance dissolves the illusion of separation, and the sense of I and you profoundly shifts into we are one, which is at its heart the very essence of self-realization.
This all paints such a beautiful picture of harmony and peace. But let's be realistic, for many listeners, staying in this zone amidst daily life's chaos might seem like a huge challenge. Do the sources acknowledge how difficult this can be? Maybe offer insights into common roadblocks people face when trying to cultivate that?
Absolutely. The materials are very clear on this. There is no magical transformation overnight.
Okay, good to know.
While the benefits are profound, it requires sustained practice. It builds gradually through loving repetition, just as a tuning fork must vibrate consistently to set another into motion.
Patience is key.
Patience and persistence. Each small, daily practice isn't just a momentary act. It cumulatively strengthens the resonance, slowly but surely shifting your baseline. It's understanding that every effort contributes to that lasting change. Ultimately, the core experience here is about living from your true self. It's about moving beyond merely visiting peace, love, or joy in meditation.
Right.
And instead allowing these qualities to become your natural baseline, your permanent home, no matter what external circumstances arise.
What a deep dive into resonance and self-realization. We've really seen how our inner vibration can align with the greater field, creating a life of flow and connection.
Yeah.
We've explored the unified practices that help make this state lasting, from tuning to divine qualities, creating those specific formulas, radiating love outward. And we've walked through that powerful self-perpetuating resonance cycle.
And we've truly seen the profound ripple effects, haven't we? From deep inner peace and personal healing to more harmonious relationships, and even contributing to a more coherent collective consciousness. It powerfully reminds us that our internal state isn't just personal, it has a far wider reach and impact on the world around us.
So as you go about your day, maybe consider this thought. If everything truly carries a frequency, and your internal state directly impacts that, what kind of song are you currently playing? And what would it mean to actively tune yourself to truly harmonize with the universal orchestra?